You're watching South Asia Newsline, and here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Monday, the 10th of March. PM Modi to attend Mauritius National Day as chief guest. US asks Americans to reconsider travel plans to Pakistan due to terrorism. And Nepal's PM challenges former king to contest election amid calls to restore monarchy. And now for all the details. A warm welcome awaits Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Mauritius as he prepares to attend the island nation's National Day celebrations as the chief guest, with vibrant festivities blending tradition and diplomacy. A report.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will embark on a state visit to Mauritius on March 11th to 12th, 2025, to attend the country's National Day celebrations as the chief guest. The visit comes at the invitation of Mauritian Prime Minister Navin Chandra Ramgoolam and aims to reinforce the enduring bond between the two nations. A contingent of Indian Defence Forces and an Indian Navy ship is also scheduled to participate in the festivities. During the two-day visit, Prime Minister Modi will hold discussions with President Dharambir Gokul and his Mauritian counterpart Ramgoolam, engaging in bilateral talks to enhance cooperation across sectors. Several memoranda of understanding are expected to be signed, focusing on trade, small and medium enterprises, and capacity building. Additionally, Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate two key projects, the Civil Service College and the Area Health Center, both supported by India's grant assistance. The visit also holds significant cultural importance. Mauritius has a large Indian origin population, with nearly 70% of its citizens tracing their roots to India. Members of the Indian diaspora are preparing a grand welcome for PM Modi, coinciding with the Holi festival. Celebrations across Mauritius are underway, with traditional songs, dances, and vibrant displays being organized. In the village of La Laura Malenga in Mocha district, residents have planned special festivities that blend Holi celebrations with tributes to Indian heritage. Students will perform a Swagatam song and Sanskrit shlokas during a community event welcoming PM Modi.
होली तो हमेशा ही हम उत्साह से मनाते हैं, लेकिन इस बार की होली विशेष है क्योंकि मोदी जी आ रहे हैं और ये इंडिपेंडेंस डे के हमारे मेहमान हैं, तो उनका हम होली के साथ साथ दिल से स्वागत कर रहे हैं।
बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है हमारे लिए क्योंकि हमारे रूट्स वहाँ पर हैं, हम लोग वहाँ से ही आए हैं, तो वहाँ के लीडर यहाँ पर आए हैं, तो हम उसका स्वागत भी करते हैं और शुक्रवार भी धन्यवाद भी करते हैं।
हमारे लिए इट्स ए ग्रेट ऑनर, मोदी जी जो भी किए हैं इंडिया के लिए और जो भी कर रहे हैं, ये पार्टनरशिप बिटवीन मॉरिशस एंड इंडिया बढ़ाने के लिए we feel deeply honored. So we are looking forward to welcome PM Modi.
India made history on Sunday by clinching their third ICC Champions Trophy title with a 4-wicket victory over New Zealand in the final held in Dubai. A quick-fire half-century from skipper Rohit Sharma, crucial contributions from Shreyas Iyer, and stellar performances by spinners Varun Chakravarti and Kuldeep Yadav ensured all-round triumph for Team India. Following the historic win, the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, extended her heartfelt congratulations to the team, acknowledging their remarkable achievement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Leader of Opposition, Rahul Gandhi, also congratulated the men in blue. Tens of thousands of cricket fans across India danced with joy as they celebrated the victory against New Zealand in the Champions Trophy finale. India secured the title by 4 wickets at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. New Zealand fought tooth and nail while defending a modest total of 251 for 7, and Michael Bracewell delivered a memorable all-round display. However, the reigning 2020 world champion India could not be denied a second successive global title.
जो आज हम लोग जो खुशी बना रहे हैं, वो हो सकता है कि हम लोग आज त्योहार कैसा है, होली आने वाला है, मगर आज हम लोग होली कैसे बढ़कर मना रहे हैं.
We were looking forward to Kohli's performance, but it was very, very unfortunate we couldn't see it. But I should say Hardik Pandya and KL Rahul did a fantastic job. Even Shreyas Iyer performed a fantastic role for them. They really stood up for our country, and we are very proud of India the way they have played.
China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi has expressed China's readiness to collaborate with India to strengthen bilateral ties and promote stable development. Speaking at a press conference this past weekend, Wang Yi referred the meeting between Chinese President Xi Jinping and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the BRICS summit in Russia as a key moment that provided strategic direction for improving bilateral ties. China and India are each other's largest neighbors, Wang Yi said, adding that cooperation is essential for mutual success. He stressed that both countries must support one another rather than compete. Wang also addressed the ongoing border situation, stating that both nations have the wisdom to maintain peace while ensuring a fair resolution. He emphasized that border issues should not define the overall relationship. Wang's remarks comes just days after Indian Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar stated that while India seeks a stable relationship with Beijing, it must be based on mutual respect, with New Delhi's interests duly recognized. Tensions between the two nations had escalated following the 2020 border clash, prompting India to restrict Chinese investments, ban on hundreds of Chinese apps, and cut passenger routes. However, recent high-level meetings have signaled a thaw in relations. The US has issued a travel advisory for Pakistan, cautioning Americans against traveling to the country due to risks of terrorism and potential armed conflict. The US State Department issued the travel advisory, specifically urging Americans to not to travel to Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and to the immediate vicinity of the India-Pakistan border due to security concerns. The advisory said terrorists may attack with little or no warning, targeting transportation hubs, markets, shopping malls, military installations, airports, universities, and tourist attractions, among others. On advisory related to the vicinity of the line of control, it said militant groups are known to operate in the area. It further states that Pakistan's security environment remains fluid, sometimes changing with little or no notice. There are greater security resources and infrastructure in the major cities, particularly Islamabad, and security forces in these areas may be more readily able to respond to an emergency compared to other areas of the country, it said. A human rights organization has urged the International Cricket Council to immediately suspend Afghanistan's membership until women are allowed to participate in the sports. In a letter addressed to ICC Chairman Jai Shah, the Human Rights Watch called for a ban on Afghanistan's men's cricket team, highlighting that since the Taliban's takeover, women and girls have been barred from participating in sports, forcing many female athletes into hiding or exile. The HRW condemned the ICC for continuing to support Afghanistan's men's cricket team while ignoring the plight of women's team. Minky Warden, HRW's Director of Global Initiatives, criticized the ICC for failing to uphold its anti-discrimination policy, which commits to ensuring cricket is accessible to all, regardless of gender. The letter demanded that ICC Chairman Shah suspend Afghanistan's men's national team until the women's team is allowed to play, support Afghanistan's women national team in exile, and condition sponsorship on gender equality compliance. It further emphasized that with cricket entering the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics, global cricket sponsors and the International Olympic Committee can no longer ignore the Taliban's blatant gender discrimination and violation of Olympic principles. Moving on. Bangladesh and Pakistan have agreed to enhance bilateral cooperation in all areas of mutual interest as the foreign ministers of the two South Asian countries met on the sidelines of the OIC meeting in Saudi Arabia and expressed satisfaction over the upward trajectory of bilateral relations. The meeting between Pakistan's Ishaq Dar and Bangladesh's Tawheed Hussain reflected the fraternal sentiments from both sides, said the Pakistan High Commission in Dhaka. Bangladesh was once a part of Pakistan but became independent after a 9-month war in 1971. Last month, Bangladesh resumed direct trade with Pakistan after over 50 years with the first shipment of 50,000 tons of rice from Karachi. The two nations have seen a drastic improvement in bilateral ties since the interim government led by Mohammad Yunus took power in Bangladesh after the ouster of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina last August. Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has challenged former King Gyanendra Shah to enter mainstream politics, alleging him of making attempts to disrupt harmony. Oli's reaction came after thousands of pro-monarchists came to support former King Gyanendra after he arrived in Kathmandu. The massive rally sparked a wave of enthusiasm among his supporters, marking a significant moment for groups seeking the resurgence of monarchy. Addressing the Provincial Assembly in Sudur Paschim, PM Oli said, these kinds of activities that would invite instability, chaotic activities that are inspired by him is pushing the country to the brink. 3 weeks back, the former king, in a message on the eve of Democracy Day, had pointed out the need to protect national unity and identity, calling on public support for prosperity and progress of Nepal. He commented that democracy has not been able to win the trust of the citizens and has not become the system of governance anticipated by the people. In 2008, Gyanendra stepped down from the throne after Parliament voted to abolish Nepal's 240-year-old Hindu monarchy. But since then, Nepal has had 13 democratic governments and many in the country have grown frustrated with the republic, blaming it for a struggling economy and widespread corruption.
संविधानको पनि कुरा गर्नुहुन्न त उहाँ त कानुनको पनि कुरा गर्नुहुन्न उहाँ लोकतन्त्रको कुरा गर्नुहुन्न प्रणालीको कुरा गर्नुहुन्न प्रक्रियाको कुरा गर्नुहुन्न मलाई साथ दिनुस् म आउँछु देश बचाउँछु देश के भएको छ उहाँहरुका यस्ता अस्थिरताका क्रियाकलापहरुले अराजक क्रियाकलापहरुले उहाँहरुद्वारा प्रेरित अराजक क्रियाकलापहरुले देश अप्ठ्यारोमा पर्दैछ.
That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.